is the Gourmie French Press Travel Mug. And for me personally, I really think this is a clever design travel mug because of the fact that it has a double wall, and that double wall has an inner liner that's made of glass, and the outer liner is plastic. For me, I like and prefer drinking from glass containers as opposed to plastic. I think drinks in glass taste better without having that kind of plastic aftertaste that things to me tend to have. But of course, plastic has the advantage of being more durable and less likely to break. And this particular travel mug kind of combines that design with the best of both of these things. The outer plastic gives it some protection and makes it less likely to break, while the inner glass part of it, makes for better taste. And this particular mug is holds about 14 ounces, and it also has the ability here to be a French press with its plunger design here, as you can see at the bottom of the plunger, which I'll show you in a second. But so it's you can make fresh coffee or fresh tea this way and keep the leaves or the grounds out of your way. There's some things I really like about this travel mug. Of course, the double wall's the big one, but it has a top plastic screw-on top here that has a flip-up top that's got a seal here for drinking out of, along with the little plastic plunger handle here that you could use to, and I'll show you to pull up the plunger and push down the plunger for your grounds, and then it locks in place. With that, I have a couple small issues with this though. The one is, I think, the plunger is a little difficult to pull up and push down, especially in this last little quarter section here of the mug. And my other concern is with this plastic handle. The plunger itself is a steel mesh and a metal shaft, and actually the core of the handle has a metal. I'll put it sideways there. It has a metal screw-on portion, but the rest of this handle is plastic with a silicone seal here. And my concern here is the durability of this plastic handle, being able to handle being pushed up and down into this mechanism without breaking over time. So I do have a little bit of concern about that. In combination with it being a little hard to plunge at the very bottom. But the steel mesh plunger works well. It does well at separating coffee or tea leaves, and that all works fine. And the surprising thing is how seal-proof it is, or how waterproof it is with all the seals, including this little handle here at the bottom. Even without this plunger here in the bottom, I could actually unscrew that, and I'll do that here just as a demonstration. I can unscrew that, and this thing still will not leak. So let me pull that out and pull it off here. But so the silicone seals on this are very good. As you can see, I've got it off there, and prevents this from leaking even without that plunger. So as you can see, it's not dripping or leaking or anything like that. So, but again, I'm concerned about the durability of the handle, because even the instructions on the mug say that not to unscrew this, which I of course did that wrong here, but not to unscrew this with the plunger. You're actually supposed to remove the handle off before you unscrew the lid, or it could possibly break. So that again leads me to some concerns with that. And this is easy to separate all the parts and clean here. Sorry, I'm making a little bit of mess with the drip from holding it upside down, but it's easy to separate all the parts and clean the mug and the plunger and the parts and things. And it's easy to get all the loose grounds and tea leaves out of it. But I really like this mug. It doesn't leak even when you turn it upside down. Again, I have that small concern about the durability of this plunger handle here on the lid, being plastic. I really kind of wish they would have made that metal and a little bit more durable. And the difficulty of pulling the plunger, especially toward the bottom, and I guess that accounts for the good seal that it has, but it sometimes is a little difficult, especially with that plastic handle. And I also think this is a bit pricey, currently at about $25. I give this travel mug 4 stars.